Hi guys, good morning. This is the second video on inversion. I have already uploaded first video on inversion and this is the second video on inversion. In the previous class we have told you two types of inversions. Complete inversion and partial inversion. Partial inversion can be applied everywhere, but complete inversion cannot be applied everywhere in a sentence. I repeat, partial inversion can be applied everywhere, but complete inversion cannot be applied everywhere. To apply complete inversion in a sentence, we would have to focus on some facts. And we are going to focus on those facts now. First of all, we would have to require an intransitive verb in case of full inversion. I repeat, we would have to use an intransitive verb in a sentence. If we have a transitive verb, we cannot make its full inversion because transitive verbs don't require a full inversion. In some cases, it may be transitive verbs could have been seen using inversions, but in reality we cannot make inversion of intransitive verbs, of transitive verbs. We can make only inversion of those verbs which are intransitive in itself. So if we are going to talk about some verbs, students often get confused that here is no object. It may be, if a sentence is a transitive verb, it should have its own object. But in some cases, it is seen that object is hidden. As we talk about, he is talking. He is talking to me. He is talking to me. Here, talking has a subject. He is speaking to me. The verb is speaking has an object, but the object of both the verbs are hidden. If we are talking to any person, so we would talk some matters. We would talk some matters, some questions, something that may be object of the verb. If we would like to speak something to a person, we would like to speak. Here, our speaking about which thing, what we are speaking is the object of the sentence. So then we can say that speaking and talking both are transitive verbs because here objects are hidden. And if objects are hidden, then they cannot be called intransitive verbs. They are transitive verbs. If I say, he spoke to me. He spoke to me. What? He talked to me. What? And its answer would be either a noun or a pronoun. Either its answer cannot be an adverb or adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of manner. So, if in case of transitive verb or intransitive verb, if we are getting confused in identifying whether it is transitive verb or intransitive verb, we can ask only a simple question to a verb. What? If its answer is referring to a noun or pronoun, then it is a transitive verb. If its answer is not referring to a noun or pronoun, then it is intransitive verb. This is the simple way of identifying whether it is transitive verb or intransitive verb. If you ask a question to, he spoke to me. What? He spoke to me. What? Its answer would be either a noun or a pronoun. He talked to me. Its answer would be either a noun or a pronoun. Its answer cannot be an adverb. So we can say that these are the transitive verbs in English grammar. So in case of transitive verb, we cannot apply full inversion. The rule of full inversion is not applicable in case of transitive verbs in English grammar. The rule of full inversion is applicable in case of only intransitive verbs in English grammar. So I repeat, in case of intransitive verb, the rule of in full inversion is applicable in case of intransitive verbs. But in case of transitive verbs, the rule of full inversion is not applicable here. So we would like to take some examples here. If I say, there lived a king. There lived a king. Live is an intransitive verb. So we can make its full inversion. Here comes Ram. Come is intransitive verb. So we can make its full inversion. Here speaks Mohan. Here speaks Mohan. This sentence would be wrong because speak is a transitive verb and it cannot apply full inversion. The rule of full inversion is not applicable in case of speak because speak is a transitive verb. So our sentence would be wrong. So we can say that here Ram speak. Here Ram speaks. Here Ram speaks. If I say, there goes Mohan. Here, there goes Mohan. This sentence is right because in case of intransitive verb, we can apply full inversion. There goes Ram. Sentence is right because the rule of full inversion is applicable in case of intransitive verbs. So, go, come. They are intransitive verbs. If anybody says that he goes to school, here school is an object, but for your kindest information, we want to inform you, school is not an object of a verb, but it is an object of preposition too. And school is not working as a noun here. School is working as an adverb of place here. So, school is not an object of verb. To be either transitive or intransitive. If a verb is supposed to have its own object either in reality or is in hidden form, so we can say that it is a transitive verb. If I say speak, talk, they are transitive verbs because their objects are hidden. If I say, there goes all our money. There goes all our money. This is the example of complete inversion. So guys, adverb, the combination of adverb plus main verb plus subject in a sentence can be called complete inversion or full inversion. I repeat, the combination of an adverb plus main verb plus the adverb plus subject plus main verb. After adverb, after adverb, main verb would be required. After adverb, main verb would be required. After main verb, we can apply a subject in the sentence. This structure is of complete inversion. So, when we talk about complete inversion in a sentence, there must be an adverb, a verb and a subject. The combination of adverb plus verb plus subject is referring to the rule of complete inversion. But in case of partial inversion, we start a sentence with an adverb. But here we cannot apply the main verb in the sentence. Here we can apply main verb just after the subject in the sentence. We can apply helping verb just after the use of adverb. And after the helping verb, we can apply subject. And after subject, we can apply main verb. This is why this is called partial inversion. Because it is not full inversion. Full inversion is applicable in case of those sentences in which a verb is supposed to come. A verb is supposed to come just after the subject. Main verb is supposed to come just after the subject. In case of partial inversion, a verb is supposed to come just after the use of a subject in the sentence. But in case of complete inversion, main verb is supposed to come just before the subject in the sentence. I repeat, in case of partial inversion, main verb is supposed to come just after the subject. But in case of complete inversion, main verb is supposed to come just before the subject in the sentence. So we would like to see what is its remaining parts here. So here we can say that in case of partial inversion and in case of complete inversion, in both the conditions we would have an adverb. A sentence is supposed to start with an adverb. In the lack of adverb, we cannot make a sentence either in partial position or in complete inversion position. So to make a sentence either partial inversion or complete inversion, we would have to use an adverb just at the starting point. We can start a sentence with an adverb, and after an adverb, if helping verb comes, not the main verb is supposed to come. After adverb, if helping verb is supposed to come, not the main verb is supposed to come, then we can say that it is partial inversion. And after adverb, if we are using the main verb in the sentence, it means this is the complete inversion of a sentence. If I say, under no circumstances can we accept late payment. Under no circumstances, this is referring to a type of adverb of condition. And after adverb, we can use its own helping verb. Under no circumstances can we accept late payment. So can is working as a helping verb in the sentence. We is working as a subject in the sentence. Accept is working as a main verb in the sentence. So this is the right pattern of partial inversion in the sentence. There are some negative words such as seldom, hardly, rarely, scarcely, never, barely. These are some negative words which can be used in case of partial inversion. When we are going to start a sentence with these words, we can make inversion there. If we are going to use these words at the very first in the sentence, we can use its own helping verbs just after their use. So guys, there is no remaining part here. Then we would like to close the class now. We would meet in our next class. Thank you.